Welcome back to part 2 of my trip to Florida. In this episode, me, Juan, and Hamish take on the Intracoastal Waterway.
It's my last day, so I'm gonna go to the airport now, but first we have to move the boat, because we've got 3 people, and we want to move the boat with 3 people. It is 6:30 in the morning, and we went out drinking last night, and we're all dying, but we're gonna get this done. Beautiful day though, shaping up to be. Just taking off shore power and water and we'll get out of here. Goodbye, marina. Coffee.
There was a big learning curve to this, as none of us had ever sailed along the ICW before, and none of us are even from this country, so we have no idea what to do. But luckily, we know where to go to look for the information. We started by searching Navionics to see if there was any helpful information about entering the ICW. We also kept an ear on the VHF radio to listen to the different bridge controllers calling out times for when the bridges would rise and lower.
Okay, so we've got 3 bridges to pass through. The first one, Navionics, is kind of confusing because it says that there's a cable, but then it says that the wire span has been removed, and I tried phoning them ahead of time and there was no answer, so I guess we'll go look at it and see if we can head out that way. Submarine. The Navy's doing some practice out there or something.
We had Hamish start on the radio, but unfortunately his Irish accent was too thick for the American bridge operators to understand, so I quickly took over the radio.
Okay, we just phoned them, we talked to them on radio, and they know that we're coming through at 9:15, and we confirmed that our dimensions will fit, but it's gonna be tight. There's the bridge there. They're gonna raise that, and we're gonna have to fit in right through there. The size of the normal boat that goes through, and then there's us, the 62-foot catamaran.
Bridge to the Zephyr, next opening 9:15. Standing by on that.
Thank you very much. Pachamama standing by. So now we're just circling, waiting for our turn to have the bridge open, and then we will go through. The tide is coming in, which means that we have right of way, so we don't have to wait for the boats coming out. We will just go directly in. We've given them our dimensions because we're 33 feet wide, so it's going to be tight, but they say that we can fit.
The FEC railroad bridge will lower in 1 minute.
1 minute? Oh no, 1 minute's lowering. That's a different bridge. Did you hear that one message, Juan?
No doubt. What bridge? I think that Catamaran just now boarded. I'll be there for that, I think. Thank you, boys. The name is
America!
We were also nervous about fitting, seeing as we were a 62-foot catamaran and significantly larger than everyone else. We got confirmation on our size from the first bridge, however Juan wanted to double check that the second bridge would also fit. Seeing as I was the only one on the boat who could speak English, it was up to me to get on the radio and talk to all the different bridge controllers.
"14th Street Bridge, this is sailing vessel Pachamama, over."
we're headed through.
So that last bridge, we gave our dimensions and we fit, but it looked scary. And this one looks even smaller. Northeast 14th Street Bridge, this is sailing vessel Pachamama. Who has priority for the 9:45 opening, over?
Northeast 14th Street priority goes with the direction of the tide. So if the tide's coming in, you have priority. If it's going out, you don't.
Okay, thank you. Pachamama standing by. This is such a small bridge.
This led to the mortifying moment where Juan wanted me to double check that the catamaran would fit, and I got gently scolded by the bridge controller.
Sailing vessel Pachamama, we have a beam of 33 feet and our top of mast is 108 feet. Can you confirm we have clearance, over?
Captain, you're on Intracoastal. Your width is perfect clearance. The bridge is going to be open, so it's not going to affect the height. I don't understand the question.
I almost didn't want to put that clip into this video because it's so mortifying to watch back.
Hey man, I was for you on my...
much easier. Yeah. Yeah. Tough. Two bridges down, one to go. Next bridge, here we go. Yeah. Yes. You did it! Woohoo! That's 3. There we go, we did it. Now onward to our new marina.
Once we got the hang of it, we realized that the bridges are pretty smooth sailing. It's a great operation they've got going on down there that is very well thought out and well controlled.
Okay, so all the bridges are done, and now we are radioing our marina where we're gonna move the boat. We're gonna park it. I've got my stuff packed, and I'm immediately booking an Uber and getting off this boat because I have a flight to catch. But it was well worth it to stay to do this because I got to go on a boat, got to do the Intracoastal Waterway. Amazing timing. I'm very lucky.
Once we were inside, we got to sit back, relax, and look at the gorgeous views of all the different houses along the waterfront.
Oh, he's got a roving fender. Watching.
We made it to the new dock with no hiccups and quickly cast lines and secured the boat to the dock. Once that was done, I could barely hug my friends goodbye before I hopped in a taxi and headed back to the airport. I made it to the airport with time to spare and sat in the lounge to get a meal in before I hopped on one of 2 flights trying to get home. But it was completely worth it to stay for the chance to sail on the Intracoastal Waterway. It was an experience unlike anything I had ever had before, and I'm happy to have gotten the opportunity to do this, even if it did mean I had to sprint through the Ottawa airport to catch my connection. No one likes a stressful airport trip.
They always do like a final boarding call, and they say my name over the thing, even though I'm right there sitting in front of them. And they're like, hurry, hurry, go. Look, I go to just stand in the hallway. Like, let me live in the nice temperature terminal for a little bit longer.
Thanks for watching. I hope you found this informative, and I'll catch you next time. Get lost.